You are. I want you to sit still. You never get jealous of Mr. Cougat, do you? I mean, the fact that he's upstairs right now with that attractive nurse. That doesn't faze you in the least.
Of course not. Good old faithful George. What was that?
What?
Damon, that was George and that nurse.
Oh, so? You aren't worried about good old faithful George, are you?
Certainly not. I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
I got to see a man about a nurse. Hello. May I come in?
Yes, Mrs. Cougat, but you mustn't stay long. I have a naughty boy on my hands, and I don't want him to get excited.
That's why I came up. How are you, George?
Oh, it's awful. I just had a relapse. I accidentally plugged my electric heating pad into the radio, and H.V. Kaltenborn got in bed with me.
He's delirious.
Yes. You better go, Mrs. Cougat.
Yes, I'll, goodbye, George. Miss McCarthy, wouldn't you like to come downstairs and boil a few thermometers or something?
I'll be right here with Mr. Cougat.
Well, bye, George.
He's gone now, Mr. Cougat. Why were you playing sick?
Because I wanted sympathy. Lots of sympathy. You know something, McCarthy? I think Liz came up only because she was jealous. She must have heard us laughing. Do you know what that means?
My capacity of a registered nurse, I'd say she has clean ears.
It means she loves me and worries about me. She's jealous.
Then you need have no further worry over the painter.
None whatever. He'll be laughing again soon, but I won't worry about it. I wonder why they aren't laughing. McCarthy, they're not laughing.
Doesn't that please you, Mr. Cougat?
No, they should be laughing.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm going down there and find out why they're so darn quiet. Where is he? I'll break him in half.
He's gone, George.
Gone? He's not here anymore?
I had to get rid of him, darling.
Why did you have to get rid of him?
Because I knew that if he left, you'd stop playing sick, and then Miss McCarthy could get the heck out of here.
Oh. Were you a little jealous of Miss McCarthy?
Of course not, but I know you were jealous of Damon.
That's ridiculous.
George.
Yes, Liz.
Who do we think we're kidding?
So he left, huh, George?
Yes, Corey. He left.
And George was really very nice to him.
How lucky you were, George. Suppose, instead of going quietly, the man with the big muscles had gotten tough with you.
Oh, Corey, you're just trying to stir me up.
No, seriously. What would you have done if the painter had wanted to fight? Oh, I'm sorry, George. I shouldn't embarrass you this way in front of Liz.
If Damon had wanted to fight, George would have fought, wouldn't you, darling? Wouldn't you, George?
Why, certainly. If I had his phone number, I'd call him up right now and tell him a thing or two.
Oh, I have his phone number, dear. Here.
Oh, well, thanks.
When Damon answers the phone, I'll catch you, George.
Hello, Damon. This is George Cougat. I've changed my mind about being nice to you. If you want to fight, just come over here whenever you feel like getting knocked for a loop. You got anything to say to that?
At the tone, the time will be 9:27 1/4.
Well.
George Cougat, kiss me. Kiss me this very instant.
Why right now?
Because you've got your dander up, and you're just dandy with your dander up.
In just a moment, Lucille Ball and Richard Denning will be back with us. Here's a friendly suggestion that may mean a lot to your own happiness. Why don't you call your family together one evening soon and say, is there anything else any of us can do in cooperation with others for the good of our community? You may find that somebody will come forward with the news of a community project that you haven't heard of. Maybe it has to do with Scouts or 4-H clubs or Red Cross. Well, there'll be an opportunity for service, something you'll like to grab hold of. For you know that what you're doing is more than helping make your life and your families and your neighbors better. By positive action toward improving the place where you live, you help preserve something we prize highly. That's freedom. You show that you agree with the statement that freedom is everybody's job.
George, are you asleep?
No, darling. I'm not asleep.
Do you love me, baby?
Yes, I love you.
How much?
Lots.
Well, in terms of pounds, how much do you love me? 3 pounds, 6 pounds, 7 pounds?
12 tons.
Oh, I love you 100 tons.
Now, you have a bigger truck.
George, no matter what happens, will you still love me, even when I'm old?
I'll still love you when you're old.
Will you take me out?
Yes, dear. I'll wheel you around the block every day.
George, something strange happened to Katie tonight.
Really? What was that?
Well, tonight around 9:27, Katie picked up the phone extension in the kitchen and heard a man shouting at the time operator. Good night, George.
My Favorite Husband has been presented through the worldwide facilities of the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
The next hour is brought to you by John Paul Mitchell Systems, the world's leader in hair care products and styling tools. Visit www.paulmitchell.com today.
Frontier Town, the saga of the Roaring West. Frontier Town. El Paso, Cheyenne, Calgary, Tombstone. Frontier Town. Here is the adventurous story of the early West, the tamed and the untamed, from the Pecos to Powder River, Dodge City to Poker Flat. These are the towns they fought to live in and lived to fight for, teeming crucibles of pioneer freedom. Frontier Town!
Howdy. I'm Chad Remington. A Cowtown lawyer, I guess you'd call me, although a lot of the folks in Dos Rios, where I come from, look at me with respect and address me as counselor. Of course, Dos Rios is just a sprawling, boisterous frontier town buried away just down below the Continental Divide, but, well, things do happen in our neck of the woods, which not alone make exciting telling, but make exciting living. For instance, not too long ago, something happened in a hotel room of a metropolitan city which affected me. Affected me? It darn near killed me. It seems that the hotel room was being occupied by the Right Honorable Quade Dunstan, perhaps the most influential of all our state senators. With a bottle and some glasses handy, the senator was entertaining a so-called constituent, a rancher by the name of King Carson, who runs some 6,000 head of cattle not too far from Dos Rios, in an isolated and lawless area we call the Seminole Strip. Like a lot of political constituents, King Carson had an axe to grind.
Senator, I certainly don't mean to threaten you, but if the Seminole Strip is taken into the state as a duly constituted county, you're going to have to look elsewhere for campaign funds next year.
Here, let me light that cigar for you, King. There you are. Now, let's look at this thing sensibly.
That's what I thought I was doing. Don't you see the way it stands now, with no duly constituted law in this strip? The man with the most influence not only runs, but practically owns the entire territory?
And since King Carson employs close to 100 punchers at his various establishments, King Carson is the most influential man in the Seminole Strip today.
Yeah, that's just about the size of it. And I'm not aiming on seeing it changed by having you boys vote favorably on the petition to take the strip in as part of the state.
King, I realize what it would mean if the petition was passed, state militia brought in and all that. But on the other hand, the Seminole Strip is wealthy and would mean a great deal in taxes to the state.
Taxes? Who cares about taxes? I pay for what I want, and I want that bill defeated.
Well, I certainly can't defeat it single-handed. However, with a little cooperation from you, we might accomplish our ends to the satisfaction of everyone.
Yeah? What do you mean, cooperation from me?
I figure I can create suspicion in the minds of my fellow senators about the advisability of taking in the strip as a county of the state. Suspicion based on the unbridled lawlessness down there. And then the committee would come down to Seminole for a personal inspection. Unbridled lawlessness is the part in which you cooperate.
You mean stir up so much trouble in Seminole that they wouldn't want it in the state as a gift?
Precisely, Mr. Carson. Precisely. Can I depend on you to blast the strip wide open with gunplay and everything else which will reflect on its citizenry?
Senator, not only can you count on me, but when you bring that committee down to inspect Seminole, they'll hear so much shooting it'll sound like the Battle of Bull Run.
Well, if you'd like to know what that little conversation had to do with Chad Remington, I can only say it came about because of a quite normal cause. A girl. Now, I guess I better make that the girl. Because although Libby is Judge Fillmore's daughter today, I'm kind of looking forward to the time when her name will be Libby Remington. Libby got into this by going down to Seminole to spend a week or two with her mother's brother, Uncle Rufe Tomlinson. And not 2 days after, I received a telegram saying that if it was at all possible, Libby would like me to come down at once. Business. Well, I got hold of Cherokee O'Bannon, former medicine man and now owner of the Dos Rios livery stable, and on the promise of a good time in Seminole, Cherokee not only loaned me a horse, but rode along with me. Just what the business was Libby referred to in her telegram, we found out hardly had we crossed the state boundary into the Seminole Strip.
Chad, now that we're here in Seminole, I don't want you to forget your promise to me. I'm looking forward with great anticipation to, shall I say, a merry old time while over here.
Oh, Mr. O'Bannon, I want to remind you that my word is as good as my bond.
Ah, yes, bond. What a beautiful word that is, bond. Bottled in bond. precisely what I have in mind.
Now, you listen to me. You've already had 5 swigs out of that bottle of so-called genuine Cherokee Indian rattlesnake oil, and as far as
Marinated milch mackerel, Chad. Did you see that?
I sure did. That feed barn blew up practically in front of our eyes.
Now, who'd want to blow up a feed barn?
Don't ask me, but I got a feeling this is no place for us to loiter. We better knock on these horses and get over to Roof Tomlinson's ranch.
Ralph, I don't mean to doubt the veracity of a man like you, but what you're saying is totally unbelievable.
Well, I don't blame you for not believing it, Cherokee, but every word of what Uncle Rufus told you and Chad is the absolute truth. Gospel.
I'm sure it is, Libby, but it just doesn't make sense. Suddenly, with no reason, trouble should hit Seminole like a tidal wave. Shootings, killings, fires.
Shucks, if we could make head or tail out of it, I wouldn't have let my niece go sending that telegram. Yeah. Just like that feed barn you saw blown up. That makes sense?
Yeah, it makes a little sense if you're as bat-brained as I am.
Now, Chad, honestly, this is no time for joking.
Now, Libby, you know you've both been a little too close to the picture to get an honest perspective on it, but hasn't it ever occurred to you that just perhaps someone is stirring up all this lawlessness because there's a petition up at the Capitol now to take Seminole in as a county?
But why, Chad? Just tell me why someone would want to keep the Seminole Strip out of the state. What would they have to gain?
Well, might have a lot to gain at that, Libby. Right now, this here strip is sort of a governmental orphan. No real law down here.
And if the strip isn't voted into the state, there may never be any law down here, except gun law. Tell me, Roof, how do the ranchers and other folks in Seminole feel about this crime wave?
Our men I've talked to are so blame upset they're ready to grab every gun and rifle they can lay a hand to. Just start blasting.
Uh-huh. Once they start doing that, Roof, you're going to be in the middle of the darndest range war you ever saw.
Yes, sirree, Bob. If you start shooting each other, I'll bet you 1 whole case of my rattlesnake oil to a gopher hole. Those senators and politicians won't ever give you a county charter.
Oh, Chad, that would be terrible. Well, what do you think Uncle Roof and the rest should do? How can they fight back against someone they don't even know?
Libby, I'll tell you. The first thing is to get the decent citizens of Seminole together and talk sense into them. Make them realize they're only hurting themselves if they fly off the handle and try to fight back right now.
But gosh almighty, Chad, how are you going to talk to a lot of wild men? Then they got plenty of cause for being wild. They ain't acting like sensible human beings.
I'm not guaranteeing anything, mind you, but if you can round up 20 or 30 men you can depend on and get them to attend a meeting, I'll promise you this much. I'll make the darndest speech any lawyer has since the defense of Benedict Arnold. Roof Tomlinson did just what I asked him. The next morning, shortly before noon, 27 angry-faced ranchers filed into the little town hall to listen to me. I guess I wouldn't make too good a criminal lawyer, because all of my impassioned speechifying left them pretty cold. Until a tall, swarthy man got up in the audience and started down toward the platform where I was standing.
Now, just a minute, men, just a minute. I think Mr. Remington's right. He's absolutely right.
Well, thanks. I'm glad to find somebody who thinks I'm not all wrong. Come on up here.
Hey, sure thing.
Yeah.
By the way, Remington, I'm King Carson, cattle broker here. I own the Frying Pan Ranch and 2 or 3 smaller spreads. So, you see, I've got a real interest in what you're talking about.
Oh, fine, Mr. Carson. And now, would you mind telling your neighbors just why you think they should leave their guns alone until such time as the state's voted favorably on your petition?
Well, all right, Remington. Although I'm not certain that making speeches is going to change the minds of this crowd.
Well, sir, they say they can't rule you off the track for...
Chad, there's a man outside the window!
Chad, you all right? Yeah, I'm all right, Roof. But come on, all of you. Let's get outside after that bushwhacker.
Which way did that varmint go, Chad? Did you see?
I saw him. Hit his horse and ducked into that alley, the other side of the hotel. Come on, man.
Carson, seen him, boys. Grab your horses. Let's get after him.
All right, some of you circle the other way. Come on, Remington. Let's head for that alley.
I'm with you, Carson. All right, get up there, boy. Come on, boy. Come on.
Chad's getting no place.
Well, Carson said he saw the man head this way.
I certainly thought I did.
Bring up, boys. Hold it. Well, I'll be blamed. What do you make of this, Chad?
Oh, what could anyone make of it? Someone took a shot at me at the meeting and somehow got away.
Kind of makes fools out of us, too, doesn't it, Remington? After shooting off our mouths, telling the boys not to fly off the handle and start squeezing trigger, we do that very thing ourselves.
Well, Carson, now that I've been singled out as a target, I'm starting to feel the way the other men do.
What do you mean, singled out?
I mean, look here on the side of my neck.
What? Chad, your neck's all bloody.
That's right. 1/16 of an inch closer, and those 2 slugs would have stopped my speech-making permanently. Well, I got an idea there's someone who doesn't want any speech-making here in this strip. When I find the man, I've got a few oratorical gestures left I'm going to use on him. 10 raw-boned knuckles swung freely to punch home the points I'm going to make. And I don't mean in speeches.
We'll return to the exciting second act of our Frontier Town adventure in just about 1 minute. And now, Frontier Town.
I imagine if a bullet creased your neck that you'd feel a little bit personal about it, too. I did. And I'll freely admit it made me not only more interested, but more than a little bitter. It seemed apparent my first guess was right. And moreover, that someone who knew about my guess could breathe easier if I left the Seminole Strip in a long pine box. Well, after our wild goose chase, Cherokee and I went back to Rufe Tomlinson's ranch and sat around with Rufe and Libby trying to fit this jigsaw together.
Chad, I know how you feel, having been shot at.
Nearly killed, that's what he was. Nearly killed.
And I hope you won't jump down my throat for what I'm about to say.
Jump down your throat, Libby? Not until I have the legal right.
Well, what are you aiming to say, Libby?
Just this. Has it occurred to any of you that the only man at the entire meeting who claims he saw which way that gun-toter went was King Carson?
I don't know what you're driving at. King saw him ride into the alley.
King said he saw him ride into the alley.
Libby and Carson at his office. My legal training might give me a few questions to ask him that'd prove just a little embarrassing. Come on, Cherokee. You and I are riding.
Why, doggone it, King, don't go bawling me out. I done exactly what you told me to do.
Oh, sure, Toby. You did exactly what I told you to do. The only thing you didn't do was to put one of those 2 slugs through that rattle-brained lawyer's thick skull. If I hadn't led that posse on through the alley, you'd be dangling from a tree right now.
Yeah, you're so smart. Maybe you better do everything yourself.
There's one thing I will do myself, Toby, if you don't stop talking back. Oh.
King, you got no business slapping me.
I'm not going to slap you again, because I don't go around slapping corpses. And if you don't get that Chad Remington once and for all before today is over, a corpse is exactly what you're going... What are you staring at?
King, quick. Huh? See who just rode up here? It's Remington, that partner of his.
Well, that simplifies everything, doesn't it?
Simplifies?
Yeah. Since I can't trust you to take care of Remington, this gives me a chance to do it for you. Now, you stay here and stall him. I'm going out the side door and slip around to the rear window. All you have to do is to get him with his back to that window. But you'd better not slip up on that. That's all I've got to say.
You black-hearted bag of wind. I got a good notion.
I'll be right back, Cherokee. This won't take a minute. Oh, howdy, King Carson around?
Why, King, be right back. Yeah, right back. Just make yourself comfortable. Take that chair over there by the window.
Well, thanks. Don't mind if I do stretch my legs a little. Good grief. Shot twice through his back. You sneaking bushwhacker! Out of sight already. Every time I turn my back, someone else is...
Here. What's going on in my... What? Toby. Killed.
Well, now, look here, Carson. Don't look at me like that. I had nothing to do with it. I was just standing
you
here...
didn't, eh? Now, what are you doing just putting your gun back in your holster?
Good grief, can't you see the glass in that side window's broken? Someone shot through there.
What does that prove? Nothing. And if you think we're going to stand by here and let you get away with a cold-blooded murder, my friend, you've made the biggest mistake of your life.
Come on, you. We're taking you out to the nearest cottonwood and end your speech-making with a rope.
Have you men all been smoking local weed?
What do you mean?
If Remington shot somebody, then some bullets ought to be missing out of his gun. If he's still got 6 bullets in it, then he isn't the man you're looking for.
That's right.
No, just a minute, Cherokee. I appreciate what you're trying to do. As for those shots,
No use wasting your breath arguing, Chad. Just hand over your gun. Here, I'll get it.
This is utterly ridiculous. We heard the shots and came in here
Now,
and
there's no
found him.
use squawking, King.
But
If these slugs are in Remington's gun, he couldn't have done the killing.
Blame right. Now, here's his gun. Look for yourself.
Thanks. Well, I'll be hanged. There isn't one chamber empty.
What?
No, sir, not one. I'm mighty glad you spoke up, fella. We might have hung the wrong man. I'm plumb sorry.
You're plumb sorry. Oh, friend, this is one of the happiest moments of my life. Of course, I'm sorry to disappoint Mr. Carson, because now he'll have to find someone else to charge with this particular murder.
Oh, Cherokee, you're wonderful.
You're telling me, Libby? Why, before I got my medicine wagon, I worked the Chautauqua route with the shell game. Here it is. Now it's not there. What shell is it under? Best man in the business, if I say so myself. Yes, indeed.
You must have been the best man, Cherokee. Although I don't see how, with everybody looking at you, you still managed to palm my gun, which had 2 shells shot out of it, and give them the Colt out of the dead man's holster.
Neither do I.
Well, since it's not considered ethical to give away any professional tricks of prestidigitation, I'll have to refuse to answer. But I'm mighty glad that for once I was able to help Chad instead of Chad always helping me. By the way, wouldn't you say it calls for a little libation about this time, Chad?
Oh, Bannon, you can drink your fool head off.
Well, thank you.
Just as soon as we've gotten the goods on King Carson and turned him over to the nearest marshal.
I knew there'd be some string attached to that.
Talking about getting the goods is a lot different from actually getting the goods, Chad.
I'll say amen to that, Libby.
Now, let's save our amens for Carson's funeral if we're good and lucky. Because we'll have to be lucky to pin anything on him.
We will?
Yeah, he's smart. Slick as a jackrabbit in an oil well. Look at what he framed on me.
What's that?
Well, the way I figure it, the man he killed was a man who worked for him that he wanted to get rid of.
So?
So he killed him figuring the mob would kill me, thereby getting rid of both of us and keeping his own hands clean.
And again, I say so.
So, my dear Miss Persistence, I think that since King Carson considers himself an expert at murder, what we've got to do is plan another one for him. Just pray that we're lucky enough to stop him before it's too late. I didn't mean to sound enigmatic, but there wasn't much more I could tell him at the time. I was still a little shaken up from having escaped hanging, thanks to Cherokee's quick wit and even more nimble fingers. But most of all, I didn't have anything definite worked out. And then when I heard the next day that Senator Quade Dunstan and his committee had arrived from the state capitol and that the senator was putting up at King Carson's place, everything soon seemed to fit together.
Of course, Senator, I can't say things worked out 100%. But I think there's been enough trouble around Seminole for your committee to refuse action on the petition to take it in as a county.
Of course. I certainly wish you'd gotten rid of that Chad Remington instead of bungling that up.
Yes, well, Oh, that's funny. Someone coming here at this time of night. Excuse me, Senator. I'll open the door.
Evening, King. Mind if I come in?
Why, I'm busy at the moment, Rufe. Won't tomorrow do?
No, I'm afraid this is one thing that won't wait.
Senator, this is Rufe Tomlinson, a neighbor of mine.
Oh, how do you do, Mr. Tomlinson? Pleased to know you, Senator.
I'm sorry I had to come in like this, but I'd like to talk to Mr. Carson alone.
Well, what about, Ruth?
Well, I happen to know who shot Toby at your place the other day.
What?
Oh, really? Well, how interesting. The senator's here to find out just who it is who's been stirring up all the trouble, so he'll be just as interested as I am in finding out what you know.
Now, wait a minute, King. You sure you want me to tell what I saw?
Why, certainly. I've got to bring that kind of a sneaking buzzard to justice. You know the man's name?
Well,
Then, maybe you can describe him, huh? Would you say he was about my build?
Yes, I would.
And would you say he looked anything like Mr. Carson?
Yeah, I'd say that, too. You see, I was just turning the corner when I saw the whole thing happen.
Well, Senator?
King, I'm afraid this gentleman is a little too frank to be trusted for too long.
That's what I was thinking, too. What did you come here for, Tomlinson? Think you could blackmail me?
Why, you smooth-talking vulture. You're the one that's been trying to blow the Seminole Strip to bits.
You're absolutely right, Senator. He's not a man to be trusted at all. I'm sorry to have to do this to you, Ruth, but our game has gone a little too far to allow you to break it up.
Carson, for heaven's sake, stop wasting time. Squeeze that trigger and get it over with.
Hey, who's that?
Drop that gun, Carson.
No,
Drop it.
Beautiful shooting, Chad. Blasted that gun right out of his hand.
All right, open the front door, Roof. Let Cherokee in. I'm saving my strength and coming in through this window.
You're darn right, Chad. And, Senator, you better sit right where you are.
Why, you...
Yeah.
Well, we sure got him dead. Chad, Carson, he's got another...
A sleeve gun, huh? Well, Carson... Senator, my gun is on the floor. Grab him, Cherokee.
Why, you lily-livered, penny-pinching politician, you...
Great jumping G-horse, Chad. You doubled Carson up like a jackknife.
All right, you. Stand still.
Get your hands off of me and keep them off.
Why, sure, Senator. We'll be pleased to get our hands off you. But not before a federal marshal gets his hands on you. The three of us heard more than enough out of you and Carson to guarantee the next soapbox you'll campaign from will be in the laundry of the federal penitentiary.
Now, listen to those bells. I'll bet both of you, the good citizens of Seminole, will keep the tocsin ringing until well past midnight.
I'm sure they will. This is really a celebration for them finally getting the county charter.
You're right about them, Libby, but I'm afraid that isn't what's on Cherokee's mind. He's all in the lather about not being able to participate in the celebration, the libation part of the celebration.
Well, after he's practically saved your life by that sleight of hand he performed changing guns, I think he's entitled to a reward.
Now you're talking. Yes, indeed you are.
Well, I fully intend to see that Cherokee gets a reward, his just reward.
That sounds more like it.
You know what your just reward is? Having found out what a great magician you are, hereafter I'm just going to give you an empty glass so you can say hocus pocus over it and produce your own libation.
Why, of all the nefarious schemes...
Come on, Libby, come on. We'll never get back to Dos Rios if we listen to Cherokee singing How Dry I Am. With the election of a new senator coming up, I want to get home for the vote.
All right, girl. Let's get stepping.
Hey, I can't ride that fast. I've got a bottle in my hip pocket.
Don't worry about that, Cherokee. If that bottle breaks, the drinks will be on the horse.
Frontier Town, starring Tex Chandler, is a Bruxelles production. Supervision by Joel Murcott. Story and direction by Paul Franklin. Music written and played by Ivan Ditmar. Be sure to be with us again, same time next week, for another fine action-adventure story with your favorite young Western star, Tex Chandler. This is Bill Foreman telling you that Frontier Town came to you from Hollywood.
When I fall in love, it will be forever.
Sweet Trolley, the name you'll find on the most wickedly delicious desserts you could imagine. Each one is lovingly created to look as good as it tastes. Sweet Trolley, delicious desserts from Bird's Eye and Walls. So irresistible, you can't help falling in love.
When you want a drink to cool your thirst, 7-Up's the one to reach for first. For satisfaction, 7-Up, 7-Up, 7-Up drives thirst away.
The Selectra Automatic has 10 different programs, takes a £9 wash, and is double guaranteed. And it's only £77. Only at your electricity board.
Keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Visit jppet.com today. The next hour is brought to you by John Paul Mitchell Systems, the world's leader in hair care products and styling tools. Visit www.paulmitchell.com today.
The National Broadcasting Company present, transcribed, Sir Ralph Richardson in Theatre Royal.
This is Ralph Richardson. Our play today is written by a very old friend of mine from the theater, with whom I've been associated on a number of occasions, J.B. Priestley. Unlike many of our subjects, this was originally written for the stage and not as a short story. Mr. Priestley describes it as a one-act comedy in the Viennese style. Now, I myself will play the part of Max Talley. Here, then, is J.B. Priestley's comedy, Private Rooms. This is Max talking to you, my friends. Old Max Talley. Perhaps you will remember the name. I would permit myself to be surprised if you did not. In Vienna, Imperial Vienna, in a world that is now only a nostalgic vision, but of which we shall ever carry the remembrance of the music of Johann Strauss in perpetual waltz time, and the waters of the Danube shine in perennial blue, there in that Vienna I had my career in the theater, and in which career I was almost invariably successful. That you must admit. In romantic Vienna, I also had my share of romance, in which I was not quite invariably successful. That
I must admit. Now I am still vain enough to think that you will remember sufficient of my success for me to be able to tell you of one adventure which was perhaps more singular than successful. One night, I was taking supper with a beautiful young ballet dancer. In fact, the supper had been eaten, the champagne poured, and there we are, alone, in a private supper room of a celebrated Viennese restaurant. Yes? Come in.
Is there anything more you'll be requiring, sir?
A little more champagne, my dear.
No, thank you.
No, nothing.
Thank you, sir. The supper was satisfactory?
Yes, on the whole.
Oh, it was wonderful.
But you can tell your maître d'hôtel that I still think the steak Chateaubriand is better at the Bristol. Yes. Oh, yes, there is something, however, we'll go into that another time. No, nothing more now.
Thank you, sir. Then you won't be disturbed again, sir.
Aha. You can imagine the scene. The discreet lighting in the plush-filled rooms, the overpowering air of intimacy, the inevitable settee. Oddly enough, the room next door is virtually the same, apart from its occupants.
Yes? Come in.
Is there anything you'll be requiring, madam?
No, I don't think there's anything else we want. You can leave us now.
Thank you, madam. And supper was satisfactory?
Most of it, yes. But I didn't ask for orange salad with a duck. You really ought to know by this time that I prefer prunes. Please remember next time.
Thank you, madam. You won't be disturbed again, madam.
Thank you. Don't you agree about the duck?
If you say so, yes. But I hardly knew what I was eating.
Oh, that's absurd. Now, why should I take the trouble to order a delicious supper for you if you don't appreciate it? Ungrateful boy. Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
No, dear Julia, I'm not. A poet doesn't think of the menu when he's supping with a goddess.
You're very sweet.
Once again, the discreet lighting, the intimacy, and the settee. Only there, the initiative seems to be coming from the woman, a very well-known Viennese actress, as it happens. But back to my own affairs. Aha, my own affairs.
I can still hardly believe it.
Believe what, my dear child?
Well, that I'm actually sitting here with you. You! And this is a private room in our most famous restaurant, which all the girls are dying to visit. And that I've had such a wonderful supper, alone with you. You can't imagine it. It's like a dream.
The restaurant, the supper, or the man?
I suppose in a way I can't separate them.
Yes, I wish you could. After all, any fool with a little money could bring you here and give you supper.
Oh, no, that wouldn't be the same at all. It's being here with you.
Oh, that's what I'd hoped, my dear.
You see, I think it's through you that I fell in love with the theater. The first time I was ever allowed to go, for my parents were very strict, was to see you. We lived near Brent's, you know. You must remember coming to Brent's.
Oh, yes, Brent's, yes. Very, very fine market hall there, isn't there?
Oh, no, there's nothing special about the market hall. It's the cathedral, which has a very, very tall spire. It's famous. Oh, you must remember.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, stupid of me. Yes, of course, Brent's. So you first saw me there, did you? What was I playing? The Mad Emperor?
Yes, the poor Mad Emperor. Oh, of course, it was ages ago.
Ages ago, but it couldn't have been, my dear. I went out on that tour playing the Emperor in all sorts of dreadful places. It was only 6 or 7 years ago.
It seems ages ago. I was at school.
Uh-huh. Of course. Oh, of course. Ages ago.
Oh, my dear Dorian, your work. Oh, yes, it is good. Your last play has some distinct possibilities, but it is you yourself who interest me, just as I hope it's I, Julia, and not merely myself as the leading lady of the comedy theatre who interest you.
Well, of course. Well, I don't really see the difference, especially in your case.
Dear boy, that's absurd. I'm a woman, not merely a performer.
Yes, but on the stage you show us your charm, your wit, your intelligence, your depth of feeling, your beauty. They're all there for us to admire, to worship.
Well, so is the scenery. But I have a private life. I have a heart. What happens in the theatre is important, of course. But what happens outside the theatre is still more important. I may feel lonely, sad. I may need a devoted friend. So I say, let us talk about each other, not about our work, dear Florian.
But why did you say that my last play has some distinct possibilities?
Play. Now, let me tell you something. This morning I read a play. At lunch I discussed a play with my agent. This afternoon I rehearsed a play. This evening, you may remember, I acted a play. And now, after supper, you're surprised because I don't want to talk about yet another play.
But I thought that was why you invited me here.
No, it wasn't.
Oh?
No. I talk business during the day, not in private rooms at night.
I see.
Oh, no, stop pulling that face. Perhaps I invited you here because your eyelashes curl and your nose is so intriguing and absurd. But what does it matter? Here you are, in a discreet private room with Julia herself. And all you do is to pull a long face because I won't tell you what's wrong with your second act.
Oh, no, I assure you, I realize the honor you're doing me.
No, come. Show you forgive my stupid teasing. Kiss me.
Huh?
You're shy, aren't you, Florian?
Well,
No, now you must tell me all about yourself so that you won't feel shy anymore. Yes, tell me where you were born, where you went to school, everything. Come along.
Well, I was born and grew up in a very dull little provincial town called Brintz.
Oh, I know Brintz.
Do you?
Yes, I played in that drafty old theatre there and nearly got pneumonia. When was I there last now? Oh, it must have been years ago. So I think we were playing The Lady from
So there you are, my dear. The question not of technique, as it is when you are young and uncertain, but of mood. Not the mood of the moment, something that a kiss or a drink might cure, but the longer, deeper moods that reflect what is happening in the dark recesses of one's personality.
Oh, how wonderfully you talk. I think I could listen to you forever.
Yes, I do those speeches very well, of course. Long training and experience must count for something. But you know, the thoughts, even the actual words, they're not mine. Most of that speech about the dark feelings came from some play or other. I forget which one. I owe it to some wretched author, some detestable fellow with a bad haircut, round shoulders, and spectacles.
Oh, but many authors, poets, are young and handsome.
I doubt it. Aha, but then perhaps you know one.
No, not at all. I was thinking of Lord Byron.
Oh, well, then I'll forgive you. But you should be thinking about me, here at your side.
Oh, but I am. You say so many wonderful things.
Oh, my dear. You're so young, so fresh, so innocent, so beautiful, that when I listen to you, I want to take you in my arms.
No, you mustn't.
Go on, say it. Max.
Max.
What, do you find it so difficult to pronounce? Is it a name you dislike?
I suppose it seems strange because you're so much... I mean, because I have so much respect for you.
Respect?
It must be late. I think I ought to be going now.
No, that'll never do. You know, you told me this morning that it didn't matter how late you returned to your lodgings, that you often sat up long after supper with the other girls. Now you say you must go because it might be late. Seems to me that you want to go because I've offended you. What you really want me to do is to keep away from you, talk, but don't touch. Very well, then. As you wish. And now I seem to see tears in your eyes.
It's because I feel you've changed. You don't really like me now.
Oh, nonsense, of course I do. Aren't I trying to please you? You must make up your mind, my dear. If I like you too much, you want to go home. If you feel I don't like you enough, your eyes fill with tears. You must admit, you make it very difficult for a man.
I say it's because you haven't lived. How can you write if you haven't lived? Tell me that. Don't just sit there looking sulky.
I'm sorry, but...
You know very well what I mean when I say you haven't lived. A little provincial town, miles from anywhere, dreary little affairs with chambermaids and governesses.
I've never had an affair with either a chambermaid or a governess.
Oh, very well, then. You think you're in love with some bouncing provincial music teacher or a soulful milliner's apprentice.
Wrong again, dear Julia, quite wrong.
So, I am your dear Julia, am I?
Do you object?
Of course not. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. Now, I'm very fond of you. Surely you realize that. But when I say that you haven't lived, I mean you haven't known the heights and depths of love, all the subtleties and ecstasies of a wonderful personal relationship with a woman who is both an artist and a figure in the great world, the world you could know through her.
But surely... Now, take my last play.
Oh, my dear, well, we're taking your last play all night. Now, let's talk about something more amusing.
In a moment, we continue Theatre Royal, starring Sir Ralph Richardson.
Your Thursday evening lineup here on NBC includes two of your favorite Western programs. There's the Roy Rogers Show, featuring the king of the cowboys in an exciting story, followed by Six Shooter, the program that stars Jimmy Stewart in Tales of the Frontier, where the only law was that of the six-shooter. Then there's more adventure in a different setting with Jason and the Golden Fleece, bringing you a dramatic story from the New Orleans waterfront. On the lighter side tomorrow evening, hear the Eddie Cantor Show as Eddie reminisces about show business and presents songs both old and new. And last but not least in your Thursday evening lineup, there's a visit to 79 Wistful Vista to meet Fibber McGee and Molly. Adventure, music, laughs. They're all yours tomorrow evening and every Thursday right here on NBC.
We now continue Theatre Royal, starring Sir Ralph Richardson.
Ah, those passionate, romantic evenings in old Vienna. The understanding, the intimacies, the full communion of passionate soul with soul. The glances that meant so much, the touch of a hand that denied so little. The ardors that would not be restrained, the sympathies and the sweet surrenders. Well, in fact, I wasn't doing very well myself.
Please don't be angry. I think I can explain.
Very well, then. Explain.
It's perfectly true. I like you. I like you very much. And I've admired you, everything you've done, for years and years.
But it stopped 10 minutes ago.
There's something in me that doesn't care how much I admire you, how grateful I am, how proud I am that I'm here with you, but it simply won't let me touch you. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I tried to show you so that you wouldn't try and be angry.
Yes.
You see, you don't really care for me at all now. You don't love me.
Have I ever suggested that I did?
No, otherwise it would have been harder still.
It'd be like playing poker with marked cards. Even lecherous old rogues who lure high-minded young girls into private rooms may have their codes of honor.
Don't talk about yourself like that. It hurts me as well as you. Not only what you say, but the way you're saying it.
Have I got to put up with a lecture now from one of the youngest members of the ballet?
Oh, please stop it. It's horrible, horrible. You've spoiled everything. And I thought it would be so wonderful being here with you.
Accept my apologies for the horror of the situation. Although a great many women, and some of them quite young too, would disagree with your verdict.
Well, I can't believe that. It's nothing to do with me. But don't you see? If it were just a man, any man behaving stupidly, it wouldn't matter. I'd hit him and run away. It's because it's you. Now you're angry and feeling hurt. Yet I can't help it.
Don't you be too sure that you can't help it. I asked you to have supper with me in a private room of a restaurant. You must have known what that meant. That if I felt like it, I'd make love to you. It appears that is distasteful to you. At close quarters, apparently, I am repulsive.
Oh, no, please, you mustn't see it like that.
Believe me, my dear girl, no man would choose to see it like that if he could find any other explanation. But quite frankly, you don't excite my sympathy. You seem to me to be something of a young hypocrite. I don't see why I shouldn't please myself, as you've been pleasing yourself up to now, taking all and giving nothing. Now it seems to me that it's my turn. You've had your supper, and now you must sing for it.
Of course. You have no humor.
Oh?
But it goes with lack of warmth, of life.
Quite wrong. It goes with a lack of shallowness, of cynicism. I don't pretend to have any humor. I don't need it. I don't like it.
Well, you may not like it, but you certainly need it, my dear boy. A lighter touch would make all the difference.
Oh, that light touch. For years now, we've had nothing but that light touch, the boudoir style, the millinery manner.
It has its weaknesses, certainly, but it is better than that undergraduate earnestness, the ferocity of the provincial debating societies.
An hour ago, you were agreeing with me. I don't understand you.
I'm delighted to hear it. Unfortunately, I understand you only too well. Yours is the more interesting situation. I beg your pardon. I'm not usually so sleepy at this hour.
I'm sorry if I bored you.
Oh, come, I never said that. Once or twice, I thought you were quite amusing.
Wait a minute. Did you hear that?
Yes, from the next room. No, there's no need to interfere.
Yes, there is. It sounded like a young girl.
No, come back. Don't make a fool of yourself. You foolish boy.
What's happening? What's happening in here? Can I help?
What the devil?
You.
Ah, very nicely timed. But I imagine well rehearsed, too.
Certainly not, sir. I was in the next room here. I heard this young lady scream, and I thought for help, so
you came to her rescue? Yes, you staged a fine little recognition scene. I've played dozens of them. You. Ah. So are you sure you weren't hanging about the corridor out there, waiting for the agreed signal?
I was doing nothing of the sort. I was having supper with the lady in the next room.
That's quite true. He was having supper with me. Max!
Julia!
Oh, Max, you incorrigible old rascal.
Julia, behave yourself.
Are introductions necessary, or are you two people already acquainted?
Well, yes. That is...
We both grew up in the same town. Prince.
What? Are we back there again? Prince?
We needn't be, Max. Florian, take her into the next room and talk to her about Prince.
Huh?
You don't mind, Max?
Well, my dear girl, it means that you're going to keep me company for half an hour?
It does. Now, off you go. All right, dear, aren't you?
Yes, thank you. I should like to talk to Florian.
This way, then.
Julia, my dear, this is a delightful surprise. Have a little brandy.
Thank you, Max. Just to keep you company.
By the way, that little scene here, though not to anybody's credit, was not quite as ugly as that scream might have suggested. The girl was in no real danger, I can give you my word.
Oh, I imagine that.
What?
But really, Max, at your age...
Yes, my dear, it's humiliating, of course, deeply humiliating. The nonsense one has to talk to and listen to, the glaring falsity of the whole thing.
Yes, I can imagine that, too. But why should you think for a moment that it's worth it?
Well, now and again, not often, mind. The temptation's irresistible. I saw her this morning at a ballet rehearsal. We were borrowing some girls for our next production. And she looked at me so wide-eyed, so overcome. She's an admirer of mine, or was.
Oh, no, Max, darling. Probably still is. We all are.
Oh, thank you, Julia.
Even I am.
Thank you, Julia, my dear.
Within reason.
It's cozy, this, isn't it? Like old times.
But I still don't understand why you should think it's worth it, Max. Well, even if you succeeded, what would it be? An awkward, inexperienced girl.
I know. There are some things you women, with your terrible realism, don't appreciate. You imagine it's a pretty girl's face that's the attraction, but it isn't. It's the lost world of youth. Life in bloom again. The trouble is, my dear, we fellows who live in our imaginations are greedy. We demand all over again the cake we ate years ago. We want to taste in age, when at last we can appreciate them properly. The confections we gobbled so eagerly in our youth. We refuse to be the slaves of time, which takes its revenge by making us look fools and satyrs. My dear, can you understand that?
I think so, Max. Yes, we have to fight and conquer time in our work, and yet the people who applaud us just for doing that would be the first to blame us for, just what you were up to.
Well, exactly. I've always said you were a girl with a good mind.
Oh, thank you, Max. I'm only about 15 years younger than you, after all.
15? I thought it was 10.
15.
Ah, well, 15, 10, whatever age you are now. You always seem a girl to me, Julia.
Which makes you a very comforting person to be with, Max, darling.
Ah. By the way, were you giving that young man supper next door, like he said?
Oh, yes. He's a poet. He's trying to write something for me. And this was the only time I could find to discuss his work with him.
In a private room?
In a private room. Why not?
Oh, why not? Is his work any good?
Vaguely promising. Not much warmth to it, I'm afraid. Not much life yet. And it certainly lacks humor. As a matter of fact, I was just telling him as much when you interrupted me.
Ah, quite. Well, perhaps this encounter may help you a bit.
It might. I can't really think it will, of course. I wonder what's happening in there.
Uh-huh. So do I.
How wonderful that you should even have noticed me. I used to see you every day on my way to the university. And I always wanted to stop and speak to you, but I never had the courage.
Oh, I used to wish that you would.
Did you?
As a matter of fact, I used to go down that road especially.
No.
Because I knew that that's where you lived.
Really? But how wonderful. And to think that you've been here in Vienna for over a year, and we've never met till now.
And to think that you are a poet, just like I used to think you might be. And write plays for some of the most famous actresses in Vienna.
They don't always seem to appreciate them. Still, with you to help me, I know my plays will succeed. Darling.
Darling.
I noticed there aren't any more screams.
No.
They seem to be perfectly satisfied with each other. Well, hello? What's the matter now?
I just remembered something else. Do you know where it was that you and I first got to know each other all those years ago?
No. As a matter of fact, I've been trying to remember. Was it in Love's other name? Mm-mm. No, it wasn't that. No, wait a minute. It's gone.
You wicked old rascal. I oughtn't to tell you, but it was in that awful place. You know, our young friends in there.
No. Not Prince?
Yes, Prince. Don't you remember? We were out with a doll's house and Rosmer's home. And I caught cold in that fiendishly draughty old theatre, just at the wrong moment, of course. And I got so feverish, I couldn't even remember my lines, and you had to prompt me all through the second act. And I absolutely hated you for it. I wouldn't let you come near me. I was furious.
But yes, of course, it was in Rosmer's home.
Yes. And then you went and mixed some terribly strong hot punch, said it would kill or cure me. And it nearly did.
You're right, my dear. And you couldn't go on until I'd given you 5 cups of black coffee.
No.
And old Dongerheim was positively dancing with rage because he was so terribly pickled.
Oh, yes, and so were you. Well, before you finished the bowl. Worse than I was. And old Dongenheim stormed at us and swore he'd have us out of the company.
And I'd taken that old green cloak of his. You remember?
Oh, yes, of course. And the fur hat he always wore in the winter. Do you remember the fur hat, darling?
Oh, could I ever forget it? No, Vienna was wonderful in those days. The world waltzing to Johann Strauss. Nothing so blue as the Danube. And yet, for romance, for gaiety, and for life, all that we remember of love, give me Brewed. This is Ralph Richardson again. This week, in our play taken from J.B. Priestley's one-act comedy, Private Rooms, the cast included Griselda Harvey as Julia, Billy Whitelaw as Elsa, Robert Rietti as Florian, and Keith Pyatt as the waiter. I should like to thank them, and I look forward to the pleasure of your company next week when I shall introduce another.
The Rocket Classic Radio Network, keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Tested on humans, but pH balanced for pets. Visit johnpaulpet.com today.
J-E-L-L. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. That's Jell-O.
Yum, yum, yum.
Jell-O pudding.
Yum, yum, yum.
Jell-O tapioca pudding, Jesserie.
The next hour is brought to you by John Paul Mitchell Systems, the world's leader in hair care products and styling tools. Visit www.paulmitchell.com today.
This is the 1940s radio channel from the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
You have children?
Yes,
How many?
3.
Are you married?
Ladies and gentlemen, the secret word tonight is name. N-A-M-E.
Really?
You bet your life. The National Broadcasting Company presents Groucho Marx in You Bet Your Life, the comedy quiz show transcribed from Hollywood. And now, here he is, the one, the only...
Nothing to shout about. They're a dime a dozen. Well, here I am again with $2,000 for one of our couples, and if any of them say the secret word, the duck will come down and pay them each $50.50. Our duck gives away more money than any other duck on the air. No other poultry farm can make that statement. The word tonight is name. Hasta la vista. Okay, Rockefeller, take off. George, who's first?
Well, Mrs. Sylvia Thompson and her partner Ben Zeppo are waiting.
Are you wearing a foundation?
No.
You look thinner tonight.
I do?
I guess the way you're standing.
I guess it must be.
I just thought you were wearing a foundation.
Well?
Have you ever worn one?
No, I never have.
I'm gonna hurt you this time.
I think Mrs. Thompson and Mr. Zeppo are still waiting out there.
Waiting out where?
Right out here.
What, do you have them tied up or something?
No. There they are now.
Oh, well, welcome. Welcome from Moose Lodge, number 9, East Liverpool, Ohio. Say the secret word and you'll divide $101. It's a common word, something you always have with you. Now, let's see. Sylvia Thompson and Ben Zeppo, eh? You make quite a combination there. Sylvia, how tall are you?
I'm 6'1" in my stocking feet and almost 6'4" in my heels.
No. Well, do you know a lot of heels? And Shorty, what is your height?
4'8".
4'8", huh? Is that the class you're in, 4'8"?
No.
4'8"?
That's my height.
Oh, 4'8" what, I mean?
Feet. 4 feet.
4'8" feet, huh? You're almost as tall as she is. You're the tallest 4'8" I've ever seen. You must have 2 feet elevator shoes on there, huh? Are you married, Sylvia?
Yes, I am. I have a little girl.
Takes care of you all. Do you have a little girl?
Uh-huh. She's 5 months old.
5 months old, huh? How tall is your husband?
He's 6'6" in his stocking feet.
No. Well, do you all walk around in your stocking feet?
Sure.
Don't you wear any shoes at all in your house?
No, heavens, no.
Well, together you're 13 feet, huh?
Yeah.
Just about. Well, that's an advantage. At least you're never short at the end of the month like most married couples. How did you meet this dinosaur, Sylvia?
Dinosaur?
Isn't she a singer, dinosaur? Well, this giant that captivated you.
Well, we were at a tip-topper dance, and
You were where?
I met him in a tip-topper dance.
Tip-topper dance?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were
What do you do? Go walk around tip your tops?
No, that's a club.
That's a club?
That's a club for tall people.
Oh.
The girls have to be 6 foot in their stocking feet.
Here we go again.
And the boys have to be 6'4" in their stocking feet.
Pretty gamey around there, isn't it?
And then they sure that they're that size too, because in the introductory dinner, well, they measure them, and they have
They measure them? What do they have? An undertaker there? They lie down and measure them?
No, they have a little stick that's called Little Joe, and you stand on it in your stocking feet, and you have a light on. The light goes out if you measure that correct height.
And if you don't, the key goes out, huh?
Well, a lot of times they stretch people. They, one time they held...
Was that a 7th-inning stretch or just in a stretch inning?
One time they put a girl over the balcony and they held her, so she...
They held her on the balcony? I held a girl once on the balcony, but I didn't stretch her. I just held her, that's all, until the usher threw us both out.
And she got in, too.
She got in the balcony?
No, she got in the club.
Well, is the club in the balcony? Don't you have a club downstairs?
No. The club is a social club.
Well, it's quite evident, I mean.
And we have lots of fun.
Stretching each other, huh?
Yeah, always.
Well, you sound like you and your husband make an ideal couple, Sylvia, and if I ever wind up sitting in back of you in a movie theater, I'm certainly going to ask for my money back. Your name is Ben Gazzara?
Who?
Ben Gazzara, is that the name?
No, Ben Zeppo.
Ben Zeppo, huh? That's my brother, Zeppo. You're not my brother, are you?
My name's Ben Zeppo.
You said a secret word, Ben Zeppo. So you and your partner each get $50.50. Okay, beat it. There you are, and you'll get the 50 cents later. We just don't have any change. It used to be $100 for the secret word. Now it's 101 on account of the other shows giving away such huge sums. This is true. We have increased the amount. Because we don't take a back seat for anybody.
I didn't know what I said.
How old are you, Ben?
13.
18. Huh? You must lead a very clean life. You don't look a day over 30. Were you named after Benjamin Franklin?
No.
Who were you named after? Big
My
Ben,
father.
the alarm clock?
No.
Oh, your father is an alarm clock?
No.
Oh. You know, I never was 13 years old. I was 12 once. In fact, I was 12 for about 8 years. In fact, all the brothers were when we used to travel in Baltimore. If you were 12 or under, then you went on half fare on the railroad train. And for years we traveled this way. I remember once my mother used to travel with us. We didn't need her, but she thought we did. And the conductor came along and asked for the tickets, and she gave him 4 half-fare tickets. And he says, "Where are the kids?" And she said, "Well, they're on the train someplace." And he looked in the washroom, and Hobo was shaving in there. And the other 2 boys were in the baggage car shooting dice. And I was making a play for a dame across the aisle. The conductor come back and says, "Mrs. Marston, if these kids of yours are under 12, I'm too young to be running this train," and he jumped off at the next station. Actually, how old are you, Ben?
13.
13. Now, you're sticking to that story, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Ben, I realize the interests of a 12-year-old boy are pretty varied, but what do you like to do best of all?
I like to sing.
You sing? Mm-hmm. Oh. Well, what do you do? You sing? Are you in the Blue Club or the Glee Club at school?
No, I don't like the Glee Club too well because they sing these long hair deals. I like popular songs.
Long hair deals?
Yeah, you know, like, if I were an apple on a tree.
No, I don't. What kind of an apple was it? Do you remember? Well, it must have been a Baldwin if it was long-haired, huh? No, it's just the reverse, I would think, huh? You know, when I was your age, I sang in a Presbyterian church choir in Madison Avenue, New York. This is true. And I sang in this choir until they found out what was the matter with it. Ben, I'd like to hear you sing. Could you sing something for us? What are your favorites?
Oh, Mambo Italiano, Heart. Popular songs like that.
Mambo Italiano and what else?
Heart.
Heart. What do you mean, heart?
Heart.
My heart stood still?
No, just Heart.
Heart. Is that the name of it?
Uh-huh.
Heart, huh? Well, is it gotta have heart? Is that the name of it?
No, it's just Heart. That's the first word. You gotta have Heart.
And the name of the song is Heart?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what key do you warble in as a rule?
B flat.
Well, if it isn't good, you B flat at the finish. Mr. Meekin, could you knock off a few notes for Ben here? Just fake it. Nobody, including your orchestra, will know the difference. Go ahead, Ben. Tell us.
You gotta have heart. All you really need is heart. When the odds are against you never win. That's when the grin should start. You gotta have hope. Mustn't sit around and moan. Nothing's half as bad as it may appear. Wait till next year and hope. When your luck is bad and zero, get your chin up off the floor. Mister, you can be a hero. You can open any door. But good, you gotta have heart.
Sing it, Ben.
Miles and miles of heart. Oh, it's fine to be a genius, of course, but get on a horse before the cart. First, you gotta have heart.
Ben, you've got an excellent pair of pipes, and someday if you work hard, you could be another Caruso.
No, and any fishes.
What? What's that? Well, you're a charming couple, and I hope you both make a lot of money tonight, because right now we're going to play Bet Your Life. Now, you know how to play this game, Ben?
Mm-hmm.
You know your partners now, and we only want one answer between you.
Mm-hmm.
We start you off with $100, and you miss a question, you lose half your bankroll. Have you met Mr. Fenneman?
No.
Hi, how are you?
Fine.
Hello, man. This is, Mrs. Ben Pierre. What is her name? Mrs. Ben. Yes. How do you do? Don't overdo it, George. Now, you selected the musical category. These are all top tunes of the last 20 years. And remember, the more the question is worth, the harder it is. Now, what do you want to start with? 10, 20, 50, all the way to 100?
100.
I think you better discuss this with your partner.
We did.
Oh, you agreed. When did you meet? This morning, you two? Now, this song was written in 1936, but it became very popular in 44. Let's see if you can remember it. Play, Jack. Go back. You don't know, guess. I'll give you a hint. It's not My Country 'Tis a Day. It's Poinciana.
You lost your 100, you still have $50.
Well, now, you've got quite a ways to go now. Don't go down. What are you going to go for?
90.
90? Originally, this was an old sea shanty, and that became a big hit when a new set of lyrics were added. You tell me the name of it. Okay, Jack. What is it?
Bell bottom trousers.
Sing it, Ben. Sing it.
Bell bottom trousers.
That's it. You're a little short in the waist, but that's right. That's for $90, and you now have $140.
Right.
Now what are you going to go for? 80, 50, 30?
80.
$80. This song was written by Ray Noble. Now, you give me the title of it. What is it?
The very thought of you?
The very thought of you is absolutely on the button.
You now have $220.
Now, it's your last chance to beat the other couples. What are you going to go for? $70? $70. This novelty song was a big hit a few years ago. Let's see if you can identify it. Play, Jack.
How much is that doggy in the window?
You ought to be ashamed to take the money, Ben. That's a pretty easy question for $70.
And you wind up with $290.
Well, thanks and good luck.
We'll return to Groucho's Fast. Just before we went on the air, our studio audience selected Mr. Robert McLeod to be on the show tonight, and his partner is Pearl Money. Folks, would you come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome to Your Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and divide $101. It's a common word, something you always have with you. Pearl Money and Robert, what is it?
McLeod.
McLeod, huh? Oh. Mrs. Money, last time I saw you were in my wallet. Where are you from?
Saddlesville, Tennessee.
Where?
Saddlesville, Tennessee.
Saddlesville? You're from the Saddle. What is your name again, Shorty?
My name is Robert McLeod.
Boy, the natural affinity between the Scots and money is just something that, okay, now beat it. Now, I don't want to see you again tonight. You're pauperizing the DeSoto Company. It's $50 for you and $50 for you because that's the secret word, Ben Piazza. Was that the secret word is Pearl Money? No. Name. Now, what is it? Does everybody call you Shorty or what?
No, I'm affectionately known as Scotty Groucho.
Scotty Groucho?
No, Scotty.
Scotty? Well, that's what they call a dog, isn't it? Yeah. Well, why do they call you Scotty? Are you part Swedish?
No, I'm from a place called Queen's Park, which is in the west side of Glasgow, Scotland.
Oh. Well, if you were 100% proof Scotch, you'd have a government stamp on the top of your head. Unless you were bootlegged. How tall are you, Scotty?
I'm 5 foot, Groucho.
Oh. Well, I'd like to go on with this chat, but the time has come to play You Bet Your Life. You both know how to play this game?
Yes, sir.
Well, anyway, we want one answer between you. Remember your partners. You've selected a thumbnail movie quiz. I'll give you a brief synopsis of some of the most famous movies of all time, and you give me the title of the movie. Some of these go quite a way back, and remember, the more the questions go, the tougher they are. Yes, it is. Ham. I had my tongue around my eye tooth, and I couldn't see what I was saying. It's an old Ed Wynn joke. Well, what do you want to start with? 10, 20, 50, 100? What?
We'll try 50, Groucho.
$50. Well, that's a good Scottish right. My brothers and I made a picture in which practically the whole cast was crowded into a small stateroom in one scene. What was the name of this movie?
Seven Brides for Seven Brothers.
That would have been a much better title, but it happened to be A Night at the Opera. And now what are you going to try?
You have $50 left from the 100.
So we'll shoot for the other 50, huh, Phil?
Well, you can go for 40 or 60. 50 has been taken now.
50's been taken. We'll take 60.
60. In 1934, both Claudia Colbert and Clark Gable won Academy Awards for their parts in a Frank Capra comedy. You tell me the name of it.
It happened one night.
What was that?
It happened one night.
That's right. It happened one night.
You now have $110.
Oh, what are you going to try? 70? 80?
We'll try for 100, Groucho.
100. In 1928, Buddy Rogers, Clara Bow, and Richard Arlen starred in the first big picture about World War I flyers. What was the name of this picture?
We Fly Alone?
Hell's Angels.
No, that's very nice, but you're both wrong. It was Wings.
You now have $55.
All right, you still got a chance. Now, what are you going to go for? Little ones are easy. Which one? 80? 40?
We'll go for 80, Groucho.
80. Now, one answer this time. I don't want two answers like you did last time. In 1942, Greer Garson, that's a countrywoman of yours, and Walter Pidgeon starred in a movie about an English family during World War II. What was the name of this picture?
The name of it was Mrs. Miniver.
That's right. Mrs. Miniver's right.
And you wind up with $135. And that means that Mrs. Thompson and Ben Zeppa with $290 get the chance at the $2,000 question. Here's the winning couple, Groucho. Mrs. Thompson and Ben Zeppa all set for the $2,000 question.
Well, here's your chance to get rid of that girl, Ben, and because you may have money after this. You also may not. All right, here we go for $2,000. I'll give you 15 seconds to decide on a single answer between you. Think carefully, and please no help from the audience. Here it is. Captain James Cook discovered the Hawaiian Islands in 1778. For $2,000, what name did Captain Cook give to the Hawaiian Islands? What's the answer you two have decided upon?
I don't know if this is right.
What?
Bahamas?
No, you're wrong. It's the Sandwich Islands. So that means the big question next week will be worth $2,500. Well, they lost the big money. How much did they win the quiz?
$290 in the quiz.
And didn't they win the secret word?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Well, how much is that total now?
$390.
No. What about the $1, George?
Oh, I've forgotten about that. $391.
That's better, George. Well, congratulations, and thanks to both of you and to all of our contestants on the show tonight.
From the 26th of October in 1955, we
Shimmer into summer with color at your fingertips. Nail color by Yvette. Hi there, get swinging with the new Yvette nail colors. They're great, sunny, bright, long-lasting, just right for the moderns. Yvette, beauty at a young price. Shimmer into summer with color at your fingertips. Nail color by Yvette. Exclusive to Woolworth beauty counters.
Well, come in, Smithers. What is it? Speak up, boy. Orange juice.
Motor. New
Kellogg's Rise and Shine.
Hey, fiendish.
And look at this, sir.
No peel, no pips, and it's got vitamin C. Well, Smithers, I suppose this is it.
What are you doing, sir?
Thank you, Governor. Wife and 3 pips to support. Thank you.
New Kellogg's Rise and Shine. Now tastes as good as orange juice.
You know how much dogs love fresh meat? Well, here's something pretty amazing. New Hap. Moist, meaty, really juicy chunks that look and taste as good as fresh meat. Dogs love it just as much. See, one collie's eating fresh meat, the other Hap. Now watch. You can even change the bowls over, and the dogs love it just the same. Give your dog New Hap. It looks and tastes as good as fresh meat.
What has a hazelnut in every bite? Sorry. And thick milk chocolate for your delight. Sorry. Nougat and caramel golden light. Sorry. And don't forget the hazelnut in every bite. And again. What has a hazelnut in every bite? Sorry. Thick milk chocolate for your delight. Sorry. Nougat and caramel golden light. And don't forget the hazelnut in every bite. Sorry. A hazelnut in every bite.
Oh, no, sir, nothing tastes nicer than Cadbury's Dairy Milk. Lovely, isn't it? And as anyone can see, every bar is chunky.
Magic.
Yeah. That's because there's a glass and a half of full cream milk in every half pound. That's why, sir, nothing tastes nicer than Cadbury's Dairy Milk. Than Cadbury's Dairy Milk!
Want something fresh?
Opal fruits, made to make your mouth water. Fresh with the tang of citrus, for refreshing fruit flavors.
Juicy, chewy Opal fruits.
Made to make your mouth water.
Throat feels scratchy, tickly raw. That's what Vic cough drops are for. Tastes like a sweet, soothes like a medicine. Vic cough drops.
Will you have a polo, dear Liza, dear Liza? Will you have a polo, dear Liza, polo?
How very kind of you, dear Henry. I most certainly will. I'll have 3 or 4 or maybe more.
But you take the old tube.
Because they happen to be my tube of polo, dear Henry. Have one.
Inside every Cape plum, there's a nice clean stone asking to be let out. There's a very sweet sound to Cape plums when you have them for afters.
Keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Visit jppet.com today.
The Harold Perry Show. And now, Harold Perry as Honest Harold, the homemaker. Well, let's look in on the little town of Melrose Springs, home of that popular radio entertainer, Honest Harold, the homemaker. It's one of those beautiful spring mornings when the sun is shining, the birds are singing, and Honest Harold is...
What you for? Zoop, 8 o'clock. Late for work. Why didn't that alarm go off? Oh, of course, it's Saturday. I don't have to go to work. It's worth waking up just to find out I can go back to sleep. Just close my eyes and drift off into... Oop, Marvin.
Say, are you still sleeping?
Well, I was till you came crashing in here.
Oh, sorry. Are you going to get up now?
I certainly am not.
Gosh, Harold, you said you were going to take me fishing today.
I know, Marvin, but we don't have to go at the crack of dawn. Besides, no respectable bluegill is up at this hour.
Aw, gee, Harold, I'm up and dressed and everything.
Well, go out and dig a pail of worms. Dig 2 pails.
I've already got the worms. Look, Harold.
Marvin, get that pail out of my face.
I'll make a bargain with you, Marvin. Let me sleep one more hour, then I'll get right up and we'll go.
Okay, see you in an hour.
That's right. He's a fine boy. Well, at least I can sleep one more.
Harold!
No, what?
I'm sorry I woke you up.
That's all right, my boy.
But as long as you're awake, sure you don't want to get up now?
Marvin?
Okay.
Good boy.
Harold!
Now what?
Forgot my worms.
Get those worms off my pillow. Well, I might as well get up now.
Another cup of coffee, Harold?
Yeah, please, Mother. I need something to keep me awake.
Hey, Harold.
Yeah? What is it, Marvin?
Aren't you through with breakfast yet? I'm all ready to go.
Good. Do you mind if I have this last cup of coffee?
No, take your time. But I'm all ready to go.
Yeah, I understand that, Marvin.
I'll put our fishing rods in the car.
Yeah, you do that.
Whoopee! We're going fishing!
Mother, I wonder if we're giving that boy too many vitamins.
Oh, Harold. It's awfully nice of you to take him out today.
Well, I've been promising the boy all week. I'd like to sleep a few more hours, but what the heck? Oh, my goodness. Do I hear what I think I hear?
Yes, Harold. That's Mr. Walker in his tractor.
Oh, I was afraid of that.
Whoa, Millie!
Sounds like he's celebrating the 4th of July early this year.
Now, Harold.
Mother, what do you see in that Rip Van Winkle Romeo?
Oh, he's very nice, Harold. Come in, Ogilvy.
Good morning.
Singing Sam.
Oh, good morning, Ogilvy.
How are you this morning, Emily? My, you're blooming like a rose that's just been kissed by the morning dew.
Oh,
hello, crooner. Didn't see you sitting there. How's the Sinatra of the silos?
very amusing.
Say, Bertha, my cow wants you to croon a special number for her.
I know this is a straight line, Walker, but what does your cow want me to sing?
I'm in the mood for love.
Well, tell me, what are you doing in town so early, Ogilvy?
Well, Emily, it was such a beautiful day. Just thought I'd hop into my tractor, whiz into town, and call on my lady fair. Had to pick up a few radish seeds, too.
Oh, I'm glad you came by.
Emily, I was wondering if you'd like to come out and spend the day at my farm.
Oh, I'd love to, Ogilvy.
You can come, too, if you want to, Sonny. I can take the bitter with the sweet.
No, thank you.
Oh, just thought you might give me a hand with the chores, but I guess that'd be roughing it for a city dude like you.
Oh? What makes you think farm work is so hard? Milking a cow, feeding a few puny pigs? Well, anybody can do that.
Well, then why don't you come out and do it?
Well, I'd like to, but I can't today. I promised little Marvin I'd take him fishing. Thank goodness.
Harold, the stuff's in the car. Ready to go now?
Yes, I am, Marvin.
Oh, hello, Mr. Walker.
Well, hello there, little fella. How'd you like to come out and visit my farm today?
Farm? No, thanks. I'd rather go fishing.
Yeah. See, Mr. Walker?
Too bad. You won't get to see the pony.
Pony? Do you have a real pony out there?
What a sneaky thing to do. Well, come on, Marvin. Can't keep the fish waiting.
Mr. Walker, if I came out to your farm, could I ride the pony?
You sure could.
But,
Gosh, Harold, a real pony. Can't we go, please?
Well, all right, my boy.
Oh, thanks. But Harold, what will you do while I'm riding the pony?
Well,
Yeah, we'll find plenty of things for him to do.
I hate him.
Well, here we are. Hold on, Emily. I'm going to make a sharp turn.
All right, Ogilvy.
Watch me cut into the driveway without slowing down.
Slowing down. We're only going 4 miles an hour.
Let me help you down, Emily.
Oh, thank you.
Here.
Come on, Harold, let's get out.
Marvin, I don't think I can walk.
My, what a lovely place you have here. What a cute little white house.
Well, thank you, ma'am. It ain't so much, but it's home to me. Oh, it takes a heap of living to make a house a home.
Barnyard Edgar guessed. Pretty foul, too.
What'd you say?
Pretty foul, too.
No. Somebody said something about a pony. Oh, well, the pony's out in the barn there. You go take a look at him, and I'll saddle him up as soon as I do a few chores here.
Okay.
Why don't you go with him, Emily, and I'll see you in a little while, huh?
All right, Ogilvy. Come on, Marvin.
Hey, wait a minute. I'll go with you.
Yeah, hold on there, Sonny.
What?
How about help me feed the pigs?
Feed the pigs?
Should be easy for an old farmhand like you.
But, Mr. Walker...
And see you don't fall in the pig pen, Sonny. I wouldn't know which one was you. Just look at them pigs eat.
Yeah, you look at them.
Cute little fellas, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
Well, I better go down the barn and saddle up the pony for Marvin.
Yeah, good idea. Say, Mr. Walker, isn't it almost lunchtime?
Yeah, pretty soon. How'd you like some nice, fluffy scrambled eggs?
Oh, sounds wonderful. When do we eat?
Soon as you get the eggs. Huh? There's a hen house right there, Sonny. Just walk right in.
But
I'll see you later. Don't take any glass eggs.
How do I get into these things? Last time he'll ever get me out on this farm. Takes a heap of living. Oh, brother. Guess I'll have to go in there. Whew. Stuffy in here. Hello, little hens. Eggman. Had a busy morning? Yeah, let's see here now. No eggs in this nest. Nothing in this one. Wonder if today's a holiday. Let's see, how about this nest? Oop. Hen's still sitting on it. Hello, Hortense. Any eggs today? Oop. Pretty good service. Hortense, may I have that egg, please? Hortense, old girl, would you mind standing up a minute? Darn it. Guess I should have worn my chicken inspector badge. Well, guess I'll have to reach in under. Yeah, steady, girl. Maybe my hands are cold. I'll come in from the side where she can't see me. Must have her own radar system. But by George, no hen can intimidate me. I'm going to get that egg. Oh, my goodness. Quiet, girls. Okay, we'll open a can of sardines. I knew this was going to be one of my bad days.
Hi, Harold.
Oh, hello, Marvin.
Look at me. I'm riding the pony.
Oh, that's fine, my boy.
His name is Prince.
Oh, hello, Prince. Sounds like old man Walker.
Well, I gotta be going now, partner. Prince and I have to go look for cattle rustlers.
What? Oh, cattle rustlers. Oh, sure.
See you later.
Yeah.
Giddy up, Prince.
Yeah.
Row!
Well, anyway, little Marvin's enjoying himself. I think I'll just lie down under this nice tree, take a little snooze. Fresh air makes you feel kind of sleepy.
Hi there, Sonny. Caught you, didn't I?
Yes.
What are you laying down for, Sonny? All worn out already?
Of course not. I'm not tired at all.
Good. Then you can milk the cow.
Huh?
I got you that time.
What an obnoxious character. Mr. Walker, it's kind of dark in this barn.
Well, there she is. Just sit down on that little stool and milk her.
Well, okay. Suppose you think I can't do it, huh? Yeah, steady, bossy. This is going to hurt me more than it does you. Who's that?
Oh, I called uptown and invited some of your friends out.
What?
Yeah, your lady friend Florabelle, Dr. Yancey, and Pete the Marshal.
Now, look here, Walker. You had no business doing...
Farmer Hemp's in the barn, folks. Come right in. Show starts any minute.
Walker.
Hello, Harold. How's my farm boy today?
Hello, Florabelle.
Hello, Harold.
Yeah. Hello, Doc.
Yeah. Howdy, Hiram.
Yeah. Okay, Pete.
Hey, look at Harold sitting beside that cow. Don't he make a pretty milkmaid?
I don't know. Which one's the cow?
Yeah, I can see I'm in for it.
Well, Harold, I didn't know you knew how to milk a cow.
Me either.
Show him how it's done, Sonny.
Yeah, why doesn't he shut up? Well, there's really nothing to it. Just put the bucket under here, I think. Let's see here. I'm confused a bit, though. Eeny, meeny, miny. Well, here goes.
Well, Harold, you didn't get much that time.
Say, maybe that cow gives condensed milk.
Smart, Alex.
Well, Harold, can't you do better than that?
Certainly, I'm just getting started. This time I'll... Bossy, get your tail out of my face. I'm blinded. Where are you, Bossy? Oh, there. Yeah. No, by George, you're going to give me some milk.
Harold.
What?
You're pulling on my elk's tooth. Hey, maybe he's trying to get elk's milk. Ain't that it, dude?
Oh, goodness sake.
Oh, there's the bell. Guess Emily's got lunch ready. Come on, folks.
Oh, boy, food.
Here I come. Come on, Miss Florida.
All right, coming, Harold.
No, you go ahead. I'm not hungry.
Well, how do you like life on the farm, Sonny?
Oh, go haunt a cornfield, will you?
We will return for the second act of our story, Honest Harold, in just a moment. But now, a special announcement of interest to those of you who have written us requesting copies of What is a Boy, which Mr. Perry read on the program last week. Your letters have been forwarded to the New England Mutual Life Insurance Company of Boston, Massachusetts, in whose advertisement What is a Boy originally appeared. You'll be receiving your copies very shortly. And now, back to Harold Perry as Honest Harold, the homemaker. Well, Honest Harold's day on the farm wasn't a very happy one. His adventures with the livestock made him the laughing stock in front of all his friends. And, of course, the one laughing the loudest was Mr. Walker.
Yeah, someday I'll get even with him.
It's the following Monday morning now, and Harold is just entering the radio station.
Good morning, Station KHJP. I'll connect you.
Well, good morning, Glory.
Oh, good morning, Harold. How are things down the farm?
What?
Milked any cows lately?
Oh, who's been talking to you, Gloria?
Mr. Walker.
Suppose he's told everybody in town about me by now.
Oh, no, he hasn't told everybody. He said he had 3 more stops to make.
Good. Well, I better go on in. Almost time for my program.
All right, Harold. I'll get back to my book.
Oh? What are you reading, Gloria?
Oh, it's a book on etiquette. It's called The Salad Fork and I.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, well, our canasta club is giving a formal dinner tonight, and I don't want to make any faux pas.
Faux pas?
Yes, you can look pretty foolish at a formal dinner, and I'm just a country girl.
Well, say, Gloria, just thought of something. I know a country boy who would look pretty foolish at a formal dinner.
Who's that?
Mr. Walker. You've given me an idea how to get even with that barnyard busybody. I bet he doesn't even know a salad fork from a pitchfork.
Is he going to a formal dinner, Harold?
Oh, he doesn't know it yet, but he sure is. And this time, the laugh is going to be on him. Yeah, this is a wonderful idea. I hope old Rumpelstiltskin's home.
Walker talking. Go ahead. It's your nickel.
Oh. What a cornball. Hello, Mr. Walker.
Why, hello, Sonny. Want to come out and milk an elk's tooth?
Mr. Walker, I'm giving a dinner party at the Antler Hotel tomorrow night, and I'd like for you to be the guest of honor.
Well, be glad to, Sonny. Ought to be good for a few laughs.
Yeah, you sure should. It's going to be quite a swanky affair. We'll dress, of course.
Wouldn't come any other way. I said it looked pretty funny, me running...
I heard you, Walker. I'll see you tomorrow night, then. Antler Hotel, 8 o'clock.
I'll be there. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye. I hate myself for doing things like this. Yeah. Fellows, I'm giving a swanky dinner party tomorrow night at the Antler Hotel, and I'd like you both to come.
Well, I'd be delighted, boy.
Yeah, good, Pete.
Yeah, me too, Harry.
Fine, Doc. It's going to be sort of formal, boys, so put on your best bib and tucker.
Formal, huh?
Yeah, it's going to be in the moose room.
Oh, I suppose all the moose will be wearing tails.
Very, very, very funny. You two characters act like you've never heard of a formal dinner party.
Oh, don't you worry about us, boy. We can be classy with a demi-tassy. Oh, Doc, will you ask the waiter to bring in the horse's duvers?
Well, I don't see the waiter. Just a minute, I'll have the napkin ring.
Abbott and Costello in society. See you tomorrow night, comedian.